Hello. Um, so I told myself not too long ago that I'd start singing and making videos. I guess to see everybody else doing it, I might as well do it too. Um, so took me a while to find out what I'd start with, but I think I found one. It's from a musical. I like them. Um, it's called "Who I'd Be" from Shrek. The whole show is hilarious, or just from the at least the soundtrack. Um, my cheap stuff gonna have to wait till it go on tour. Um, but it's basically, if you remember the movie, it's that moment where Shrek and Donkey are talking about the stars in the sky and who they are and so on. And this is just Shrek going through, the different things that he'd be if he were someone else, if he weren't ugly. And it's funny because later on he goes into something that he's done already. So, but he doesn't really realize that it was him. So, um, I'll be looking at the words because I just learned the song. So here we go. Who I'd Be from Shrek. And it's acapella, by the way. Keep that in mind. Um, I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring upon a Viking ship. I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches. I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or else I'd be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. And to the skies I'd throw it, the stars would do the telling, the moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the eyes. I'd write a verse, recite a joke with wit and perfect timing. I'd share my heart, confess the things I've yearned, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn, An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast. I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stand and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd feel the stars ascending. We'd share a kiss, I'd have my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending. A perfect happy ending. A big, bright, beautiful world. But not for me. An ogre always hides. An ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark. You're all alone, all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hung house flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast. I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'm just gonna stop right there because I totally messed up that last part. But you get the drift. Oh, and I'm not making excuses like everyone else does. Oh, I'm so sick, I'm so sick. I can't breathe through my nose right now. So keep that in mind. And if you watched this and suffered all the way through it, thank you. Um, I could take positive and negative criticism just as long as it's not stupid and mean spirited. So have fun with that. Peace out.